All right. So we have actually go through the important text about this lesson 12. So like yesterday in yesterday's sutta, you also see a lot of adjective use. And also the vocabulary, I think I go through already. Okay. So by this lesson, compared to the previous lesson, let's say you look at 11, 11, there are some vocabulary, right? Like 10 also only got few vocabulary like Buddha, Muni, Senani, Galu, Widow, and Go. And lesson 11, you got few more, Vanija, Surya, and so on. So it's only now. But on the lesson 12, you will have more adjective because this lesson focus more on adjective. So you can see the vocabulary. Is this part is all adjective, right? And adjective actually you can put with the masculine or with the neuter or feminine. So it depends on, and we just need to change accordingly. And you also can match with singular or plural. So last week I already explained. And there's only three verbs here: vadati, upajati, nikamati, and nikachati. And in declare udahu or evam tashiyo yesterday. And there are more nouns, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 15. So this means that by lesson 12, you will have about 20 nouns. I would say about 20 or 30 nouns. And then verbs, if we calculate from lesson 1 up to here, you will get about roughly about 20 plus, okay? And adjective is about this. So if combined together, I think by this lesson, your knowledge on Pali will be about around 100 words, including the adjective, noun, and so on, right? So when I studied in the diploma time 15 years ago, I realized that come to here, really, the brain had to work harder because I have to memorize the vocabulary. But with repeated practice, you do the exercise again and again. Basically, you can see the meaning. Have you gone through this in detail? Have we gone through in detail, or we just roughly go by? Uh, yes, brother. Yep. Have we go through? I think you missed the class also. All right. I think maybe I have to.
I missed the class last week.
Okay, okay. So I think I have to go through. Have I go through? I think so. I cannot remember because there are few classes here. Okay. Anyway, we just look at the first one because today I want to use Sumita homework she had done in the last year. So now the first one is the task is translate this to English. Like kiso tuam si to bano, right? So the first thing is when you see the Pali, of course you must know the vocabulary. If you don't have the vocabulary, it's difficult for you to translate. So roughly kisa means thin, tuam is you, right? Si is you are, and tubano is color, this color. Roughly you will get the meaning like this, but you have to know in detail like tuam is tuam asik. Okay. Asik coming from the I also write here for those who are learn. The root is as and then plus the it. So actually it's a kind of like aorist, all right? So we call it aorist, third person singular. Is it aorist? No, 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 no. Okay. It's a present tense. Okay. Ti anti sita mi ma. Ti anti si. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Present tense. Second person singular. Okay, you are. Now, since we are on the adjective, so you must know this is adjective. So English, I think she sometimes the student they make it very complicated. English is just a subject, right? And this is also adjective, all right? Yes. Okay. So kisos is adjective, dubano is adjective. So you have two adjective, and the subject is you. So means you are kiso is lean. And then Dubano is discolor or ugly, right? You are lean or you are ugly. Now, for this Dubano, okay, so we can actually, it's two words, do plus wano. Now, wana, all right? I think I have go through words. Wana is actually, there are few meanings. Some we call it look, appearance. Some we call it color. So that's why the translation is this color, right? Do is a bad, so wana is color, this color. But if we translate with the word this color is actually quite funny. So wana is we take it as look. So do is like bad, so bad look. So literally do wana. If you put the do here, so when you combine, then R and V become VV, then VV become changed to BB. So literally we translate as a bad look. All right. So do is bad. Okay. Look. So bad look means ugly. All right. So you have thin and do want a bad ugly look. Right. So yeah. Sorry. This one should be. And then the word will be as plus C. Asi. All right. So it's a present tense, second person singular. So you are thin and you are ugly. So that's the meaning here. So English we just write is a adjective, and then tuam is a subject and noun, and then asi is a verb here. Right. So they try to write a gender neutral what? Gender. What is a GNC? They always say gender
Gender
number
number case.
case.
GN, yeah. GN.
Gender number case.
Yes.
Okay. So actually if you want to do it should be gender first, number plus what?
Case.
Case.
ECN or GNC sometimes. Case.
Nominative singular.
Case. Nominative.
Nominative number. Case. It should be like this. All right.
KCN.
So it should be like this. It should be, if you want to write, it should be masculine, nominative singular. GCN, no? Yeah. Yeah, you all right. G and C is a GCN. GCN. Okay. So now, assuming you is a masculine. So that's why we put O. Right? So O. Let's say, tuam plus asi plus tu bano. Right. This is for it's a masculine. Let's say it's a masculine. You are masculine. But what if you are feminine? So if you are feminine, then you have to change it like kisa. Tuam. Asi. Tuba. Right? If a feminine, because feminine is always must finish with A here. So you can see the adjective needs to follow the gender, right? So this is the first example. I think last week I already explained some of the example, right? Kiso, Tom, Asis, Tupano, right? Any question? If not, I continue, all right?
Excuse me, saya
Yes.
Jean. I
Yeah.
wonder, Dubano, which is translated as discolored, can we
Yes.
use pale instead? Pale, pale.
Pair. All right. Tupana. It's actually ugly. I think pale has another Pali words, no? Pale has another Pali words. It's not this color. So let's see pale. Okay, you can see here. Katasula. Vivana. They are using the Vivana, not this Dubana. Vivana. Vivana. Vana is same Vana. V is kind of like off color. Maybe I think this is better Vivana.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Okay. Because when we say do bana, the literally meaning of do is bad, like dukkha, dukkha, sukha, bad. So bad look is ugly. Okay. Now next one, mago, kemo. Mago will be a subject. It's a noun. It's a it's an adjective here. Kemo. All right. So let's say this is a masculine. Mago is masculine. It's normally singular. This is why we finish with the O. So this one will be masculine, normally singular. So it will might be same in terms of genitive. I think they like to what gender, case, and number. I think better change the whole thing. GCN. Yeah, this is correct. GCN. Okay. All right. Now, assuming this is a singular. Okay. It means that the road means one road is safe. Now, if we're going to make it plural, okay. Now, Brother Yap, if we're going to make it plural, how should I write it? Do you know? If I'm going to change it to plural, any idea, Brother Yap? The roads are safe. So how should I make it as plural?
Go.
You should change the
Is
ending,
it
this one. Instead of O, how
Magga,
should I
is it?
change it? Huh? Sorry?
Magga, is it?
Can
Magga, the long A.
Okay, yes, correct. Okay. So maga. K K Ma. All right. Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, you passed the exam. All right. Mago Kemo. Mago Kemo. Maga Kema. So if you want to write, it will be masculine nominative singular. So here will be masculine nominative plural. Okay. Now you all can see that that's a function of adjective. Adjective should just follow the subject in the masculine, in the gender, case, and then the number. So that's why they put GCN. Right? So if you translate singular, the road is safe. Plural will be roads are safe. Or you want to put the road also can. The road are safe. Right? Now, if you want to put a verb here, you can put hoti. Okay? Or bawati. Or another one is ati. Okay. Now, what is the plural for hoti? Sumitra Khan, sister? Do you know what is plural for hoti?
Yes, Honti,
Yes, Hondi. Okay, second one. Okay,
Pavanti,
Bawanti. Okay, and the third one will be
that one I'm not sure.
okay, Sandi. You see in the lesson, I think 3. Okay, Ati Sandi. Let's see. Think on lesson 3. Okay, Ati Sandi. Right? So don't forget the this few lesson. Even though you go for lesson 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 28, you still have to come back to lesson 3. All right? Okay. All right. So we get the point already. So Mago Kemo Hoti. Mago Kemo Bawati. Mago Kemo Ati. Or you can leave the verbs because it's understood already. Okay. Now in terms of grammar, so this is a subject, and if you want to put this, call it subject complement. Okay, subject complement. It's a complement to the subject, so we call it maga is a subject, kema is a subject complement. Same also mago and kemo. All right. So if no question, I continue. I think this is easy.
Just a
Yes.
minute.
Yes.
The Magga Kema, the Honti, not Hoti, H-O-N.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Honti. All right. Okay. Maga kema honti bawan. Sorry, bawanti. Typing
Bawanti.
error. Yeah, bawanti and
Bawantu is
santi.
imperative.
All right. Okay. Now let's say we're going to make it fun. Now I want to change it to imperative. Okay. So I'm going to put Mago, Kemo. What should I put for imperative? So Brother Yap, any idea? It's not haughty, okay? What should I put for imperative mode? It's not haughty. It should be ho something.
Ho2.
Yes, hotu. All right. So literally, if you're going to put, you can translate may the road be safe. Okay, like this. Okay. So normally we will have what we have. I think you all heard. What aham awero ho me. Okay. So will be may I be free from enemy. Right. So in this case, aham is a subject. So awera actually is what? It's actually kind of like adjective also. And it's a verb. May I be free from enemy. All right. Actually, when you chant the sutta, you already see the grammar, but you maybe don't spot it unless we study like this. Okay. All right. So let's go for this one, number 3. Now, the number 3 is not much different. It's only you have papaka, akusala, dhamma, upajanti. So I think this just put simple is adjective 1. So this is adjective 2, right? So this all qualified, and this one should be akusala, right? Papaka, akusala, all this modify to subject dhamma. Verb is very easy, all right? The verbs, upajanti. So present tense, third person plural. So mean, unwholesome, dhamma, arise. Okay. Now, when we say like this, it's no longer the meaning of doctrine because Dhamma can be doctrine, Buddha's teaching. It's just talking about the state, right? So state of mind, that is instead of mean, maybe we can translate stronger, bad, right? Or evil. Sometimes we have greed, hatred, delusion. So great hatred, delusion, and unwholesome. Actually, papaka and akusala is actually quite same. Quite same. It's kind of like synonym. So papaka, akusala, evil, bad, evil, unwholesome, akusala, dhamma, upapajati. Okay, now. So this is a plural here. So it's a because dhamma is a masculine. So it's a nominative because it's a subject. So this one is nominative and plural. So papaka, akusala also must follow. So this is a pleasant. So this is a plural. Now we want to make our exercise. Okay, now we want to change it to singular. Right? Sister Chong Patlan, do you know how to change it to singular?
I'll try.
Okay.
Papaku ko,
Okay.
papako, akusala. Not the the A, the single A, akusala.
Okay. Oh, you
Dam-
papako, akusala.
akusala. Dhammo,
Okay. Dhammo, yes.
dhammo,
Now akusala or akusalo? Should I put all here?
akusalo.
Okay.
Akusalo.
Yes.
Dhammo,
And then yes.
upajati.
Upajati. All right. Yes. Okay. So it's a singular, right? Okay, now it's very easy already. But you see the R, it's plural. You see the O is a singular. Like that's why we always recite the masculine for Buddha, like Buddho, Buddha, Buddho is always O. Buddha is always R is always plural, right? Okay, now this is one way we can learn. Now let's say we're going to for a sentence like this. Now we are going to make it like this, okay? let's say I'm going to put the whole sentence, but I'm going to change the damo. I'm going to put it in beginning. All right. Does it have the same meaning or not? What do you all think? Yes or no? But yeah, do you think it has the same meaning?
Not
This one
very
does
sure, Sayaji.
not sure.
I
Sumatra
think
can
should be the same because previously in
yes,
last
yes,
lesson they are
yes.
also have adjective
Mm,
behind and in front. So I think it's acceptable to be the same.
yes, okay, it's acceptable. All right. So papako, dammo, akusalo. Okay. Now you can see here in lesson 12. Okay. Like this example. Right. I think I show you on my previous lesson I show you one example already. It's okay. Cannot find the text. Okay. Now papaka. Okay, so we finished this one already. Now akusala means nak kusala. I think you all know. Right? This coming from the word nak. Nak plus kusala become akusala. Alright. Papa and ka. Actually it's actually two words. Papa plus ka. Alright. Dhamma is dhamma. Alright. Now upajati. So when you all study, you also must learn the verbs already. Okay. So do you all know how to get this? What is the root? The prefix should be ud, right? Plus pad. And when d end, it should be y. Okay. And d. And d and y come to jj, right? And d and p, so we call it assimilation. Instead of ud pat jati, they just pronounce it, make it the sound easy. So the D is assimilated to P. All right. So we call it upapajati. Now the root pat. Okay. Now actually we see the root pat. I think it's to step or something like that. Yeah, to go, to move, right? So if we have the meaning pat, to go, to move, all right? Now, if we have the root to go, to move, and we have the ud means, so the whole meaning literally means, upajati means to move up, all right, or to go up. So that's the meaning of arise. Okay, you move up. I think better is a move or better use the word to go up. To go up means arise, all right. So it's similar to arise. So that's why the root is plays a very important meaning here. Of course, the prefix would explain is up here. All right. So when we see remember, we always remember for your basic class. I think which page? Lesson 90, page 97. I always remember the page because the page is easy to remember. Okay. So yeah, the prefix on the page 97. So would above up. Okay. So like this goes up means arises. Right. Sometimes like this do. Just now we had do one bad look, do bad. Okay. Sometimes we agachati back. So always come to this page 97. So always remember you have to come back to 97. All right.
Excuse me, Sayaji.
Yes.
I'm not so sure about this analysis of these verbs, the
Yeah.
root. Like
Yeah.
you analyze this upajati and into
Okay.
I mean I don't know how you come to split up the word and then to find the root and or where do
Oh
I
yeah.
get the thing to learn how to
You,
get this done?
first you like for example now I share with you so you all remember, and after that you can just go for dictionary. You can see the dictionary, right? Sometimes they show you wood. Sometimes they show you wood. Okay. Then they show you the next one is Adjective. So here say pa and ya. Right. So that's you can get the analysis from the dictionary. This one, or I think now is this one is actually the Pali. Tipitaka Pali. You can find on the internet. It's very easy to download. So you click the A to Z. So you just paste it, copy and paste. And then you can see they will show you all the analysis here. All right. Okay. So you just copy and paste. All right. So the main thing is you need to find the root is pad. All right. PAD. So you try PAD. Sometimes they have PAD. Not this one. PAD. I think this one does not show this one. So you have to rely on this dictionary. Because this dictionary does show the root here. Okay, pen. And then we are using all the possible resources from the online dictionary, online software, online recording, and so on. Okay. So don't worry, but sooner or later you see few times you start to get the hint of it. For example, like ugachati. It will be same like the prefix is ud plus. But gachati, the root is actually gum. From the gum, change it to ga, right? So if you have a ud and gach, then you plus the a and d. So when you combine to make it easy sound, a d and g must change it to gg, right? So ud literally means up, okay? So gum is go, to go. So to go up, so ugachati means to go up. Sometimes it also means arise, right? Same meaning arises. Okay. So
Does it mean I need to know the conjugation rules as well?
little bit. So fast, little bit, yes. Okay.
Okay. I have to learn how to do it.
Yeah. I think in the previous lesson, I think the first class or second class I share, I think the student come then I don't know what happened to the sound of the student, but I think I did actually mention in the previous class. But it's okay. You just learn as much as you can. All right. Now, ayo, vulnerable. Now, okay, this Arya actually is actually interesting route since we are on a easy going. Now this Aya actually the seems to be I'll show you the possible meaning. Sometimes you also refer to a gentleman, master, noble person. Okay. Now it's actually coming from this Arya. Okay. Everybody know Arya is a noble person. But how come become Arya? So here Arya means gentleman, noble person, or and then if you call Aya, refer to lady and mistress, all right? So coming from Arya, right? So when Arya, you drop the A, you got Aya. Then you become Aya, right? So that's why the another meaning of Aya is noble person. So means actually gentleman. So also means a noble person, right? Now, so it's a subject, you change it Aya to O. So Ayo, subject, noun, and then Abirupo, right? So Abi is always like Abhidhamma. Okay, so it's kind of like good here or maybe extremely. So like Abhidhamma is extremely Dhamma. Rupa, no, the word Rupa sometimes we can mean the material. But sometimes Rupa means your appearance, right? Or even like Malay word Rupa. Rupa you cantik means you have beautiful appearance. Okay. Or okay. So if you have Abhi Rupa means you are good looking, all right? So here if we call Ayo if a vulnerable one, refer to somebody, so we can go with good looking, okay, instead of beautiful, because beautiful normally refer to ladies. So the vulnerable one is good looking, right? So Abi Pa, right? So masculine normally singular, masculine normally singular. Okay, can follow? This is a very simple example. Okay, next question. Pan ho. Kalo. So ho is a questions. Kalo is a skillful or proper. So the question is proper, the question is skillful, the question is fit. Alright. So it's very simple sentence. So with the O and O. So ayo abirupo. Panho kalo. Right. Okay. Now this is a singular. Okay. So plural will be easy. So you just copy the singular and change it to long A. So it will be panha kala. Right. So questions are proper or clever. Okay, can you follow? Right. No question, I'll continue.
Sorry, Saji.
Oh yeah.
GCN stand for what?
Which one? Oh, this one. Oh no, okay, just now we already explained. They like to put gender, case, number. Alright.
Oh, okay.
Gender
Okay.
is masculine, normally singular. Alright. So GCN. This one is actually given by my student. I never give this one. So they come up with the short terms like this. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you finish your holiday, Chai Hon?
No, but I check in hotel, so I got time to go. Just check in.
So where are you now?
中国什么不懂 What is the place? 天水.
Oh, okay. All right. So next one is kelo. Kelo is saliva. Now we see this just now we have the word do. Just now we have the word do, do what bana. Okay. Do. We also do plus wana. Now this do kando. So it's same meaning, always bad, right? Do is bad. Kando is smell, right? It's we call it the sense object. So bad smell. So ill smelling. So saliva is bad smell or okay. So of course when you combine, you have to change it to GG, right? Kelo do ganda, right? So the saliva is a bad smell. Because our saliva has some smell. That's why we say our body parts all have some smell, peculiar smell by itself. That's why in the Abhidhamma we say the eight material inside have the four elements, then the what? Wana, Gandha, Rasa, Oja. It also has smell by itself. Okay, next one. Kayo, body. Biduro. Biduro, okay? So also applicable. Okay, so it's very easy. Now, biduro, what is the root? Sumita, you learned before. What is the root for breakable? Sumita Chong. You break things or whatever. Remember?
Then unmute. Bid. BHID.
Or BHID. Yeah. Satine de, nama futsena. Yeah. Okay. So the root is actually bit or bin. Okay. So here is very easy. You got the bit plus a ulang. Right. So breakable. So the body is breakable. What's the meaning of the body is breakable? What's the meaning?
Decay.
You mean somebody go and break the body or what happened? What's the
Decay.
meaning of decay, right?
Decay. Yeah.
Yes, body is a subject to decay, right? That's all. Subject to
Decrepit
decay.
also can.
So
Decrepit.
impermanence, right? Right. So from this word, bid, you have the what? Pindati. Okay. Breaks. Now this one is very easy. Sankhara anicca. So sankhara we translate as conditioned things. Sometimes we can translate as formation also. Okay. So anicca is impermanent, right? So sankhara is impermanent, right? So now how to change it to singular? Who is online now? Okay, Chai Hun. This is a plural. How should we change it to singular?
Sankharo anicco.
Okay, yes, very easy. Sankharo anicco. Right, singular. Now, we want to put dukkha and anatta. How should we continue? Okay, let's say we sankharo anicco. Then, Sumita, how should we put suffering and non-self?
Sorry. You say what? Sankharo anicco,
And then you want to put suffering. Suffering is
dukkha,
dukkha. And then
suffering sama what?
eh,
Anato.
non-self.
Anato.
Anato. Okay, do we have anatta? Yes, we have anatta. Yes. Yeah. It's an adjective. Yes. Okay. So we can put anatta also. Okay, it's very easy. Now you build up vocabulary, you start to see how we use the adjective. And then, yes, there's no verb here. So if you want to put a verb, yes, what you can do is very easy, like just now. This is a plural. So you can put honti, bawanti. Another one is santi. Okay. So here also you can put hoti, bawati, ati. All right. Okay. Okay. If not, I'll continue. All right. Next one. Na aham. Na aham. Okay. Now when you combine, of course, A and A when you combine is a long A. So become na ham. Batako. And then asmi. All right. So what is asmi? Asmi from the root us and me. Okay. So it's actually present tense. So she should write here. Present tense, first person singular. Okay. I'm not a hired servant. Alright. Patako. So na aham. Okay, now you can see here, the sentence actually is like here. Okay. We're going to make it normal. Na aham patako. Okay. Now I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to put the na. I'm going to put here. Okay. Okay, so this means that I have two sentences. This is the original one will be not in front. Okay. And then the other one is not here. Okay, so I'm not. Okay, I'm not. So I'm not is a not ask me. Okay. I am not. Okay. What's the difference between not ask me, this one, and this one? Put so far. One in the front, one at the back. And what's the difference between not ask me, so nearby? Okay. So do you see the difference? Yes. So what's the difference? Sumita, I think you learned before, right? Okay, Sumita, are you here? No. I think she's busy. Okay, now the difference is this is like normal, okay? We call it normal expression. Okay, like I'm not a higher servant. It's just a normal. This kind of like not is kind of like empathy emphasis. Okay, I am not the higher servant, something like that. It's emphasize that I'm not aham patako asmi, right? So that's the reason between this one and this one. Actually, it's same meaning. I'm not. Can follow, Chai? Right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Next one. This is actually sentence is nothing peculiar. It's just a long sentence by itself. Idani kasma so puriso ito nikamati. So first, you need to write the English. This is ever time questions. So you can just put a question here. So puriso actually is a demonstrative pronoun. Not demonstrative. How you call it? I forget. I can just write a pronoun. Puriso is a subject. Is also a noun. Okay, now main word nikamati. Yeah. So there's only one verb here. So now, right, it's this is a bigrammar. Actually, this is just also time, It's also a verb of time. Okay. So it's a question here. Okay. Now the man come from here. Okay. So now does the man depart from here? Okay. This is just a very simple sentence. Now, why does the man so bristle? Now, when you have bristle and so bristle, okay. So let's say this sentence, if I'm going to write this and I'm going to write this one. Now we know bristle means a man, right? Now, if you're going to put so bristle means is that man, a certain man. So bristle indicate is a certain person. It's not just a man. So bristle means, right? Bristle is a man, right? So bristle is the man or that man. So it's a very specific person. Okay. Yeah. Why does that man depart from here? Why all right? Why does the dead man depart from here? So there's a question, Kasma, why? Now, nis is out plus come. Come is to set up to depart. There's a, yes, you can write this first conjugation sign and T nikamate. So this one is done by Sumeda last year. All right. So that's why I see her result is good. So that's why I give her permission for her to teach in the SKE. No, because if she does not follow well, it's not good for her to teach. All right. So she managed to do a good analysis. Yeah. Right. So S A K combined become KKH. Right. Because of the okay. S and K become KKH. So Nikamati. But why is it we got double K? Because of Sanskrit, the root is kram, The Sanskrit, the root is kram, and then KR become KK. So that's the reason why we see the double K according to Sanskrit. Okay. Any question about this one?
But does it mean we need to know a little bit about Sanskrit too, Sayaji?
Oh, yes. Yes, little bit only. I sent one document to I think Pali group, but it's maybe not easy to read. But basically, you just copy here, and you can find Sanskrit only in the Pali PTS Pali dictionary where you can see the Sanskrit here. Do you see that? Niskramati. Okay, here you just need to copy a little bit because some of the grammar they just put like nikam, but it does not explain why there's a kkh here. Alright. So only the Pali Text Society. Okay. So if you install this grammar book, you also can find. So you need to do search up and down. Okay, this one, okay, Pali Text Society. Can you see this one? Yes, you can see the Sanskrit here, KR here. All right. So there are many dictionaries. Sometimes they give different explanation, but basically they are quite same. You can see they are need, but I prefer nis is better. And come and it's not you. You is just extra here according to grammar. Nikamati ni. Some they translate ni. You know, but nis is better than ni. I think because we can see the root. The prefix nis, ni or ni means out. All right, out. So if we have this one, so out, come is to set out to depart. So something you set, come actually, I think come is actually, yeah, come is to step, all right, to step. So I think sometimes they write step. So you have a nis, prefix nis out. So come is step. So to step out means depart, all right. So there's a meaning of departs, from somewhere. Okay. So if no question, I continue. B. All right.
Psyche. Sorry,
Yes.
yes, I watched the video, kind of like understood it should be adjective first only now or now only adjective. Now I get confused.
It normally should be
Because
oh,
all
okay, okay.
here is now and adjective but I think I
All
watched
right,
the
okay.
video was adjective now.
I think you missed the first lesson, right? You was not
I
here when I
watched
at
I watched
the
I
lesson
watched a
12.
bit.
Okay, okay. All right, okay. Now I based on this example. Yeah, let me see. Okay. All right. For example, okay, we choose a easy example here. Okay, this one. Right? Kalo is saliva. This one is a bad smell. So we translate is saliva is bad smell. Okay. Now, if I going to put dugando kelo, so is bad smell saliva. Okay. So what's the difference between this one and this one, right? So here, this one as adjective. This is a noun. So this is a noun. This is a adjective. But this one has another function. We call it subject complement. So this is also subject. Okay. I just copy here. Okay. So here is this is a adjective. It does not act like subject complement. Can follow, Chai Hun?
So meaning actually we can put the adjective in front, adjective at the back, depend on
Yes,
the
yes.
situation.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, right,
okay.
right. Okay, for example, here, Kelo Dugando, you have to translate saliva is bad smell. But let's say Dugando Kelo, then how should you do it? Bad smell. So if you're going to translate it, it's very difficult to translate bad smell saliva. So how you going to translate? Unless you put ati, okay? You put ati means then you translate there is a bad smell saliva. Okay. So if you're going to translate like this and you're going to translate like this, so which is better? So of course, this way is better, more easy to understand. Can you follow?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So you're going to put hoti also can. So here you have to translate ati and hoti as is. Okay. Because if you're going to stick with adjective here, so you have to put bad smell and then the kelo saliva. Then bad smell saliva, which is adjective here. Then if you're going to put is, you're going to put is, you cannot put is here. It has no meaning. So either you have to put is for this ati, and then you have to put the word there. There is a bad smell. Okay. Right? Other student can follow?
But if we put Tugando Kelo, is it a correct sentence or must put arti?
Tugando Kelo. If you're going to translate like this, it doesn't look okay. Okay, doesn't look so okay. But sometimes it's also possible because in a poem, especially in poem, it might be possible because poem don't follow the rules so far. Okay. But
Okay.
normally what you learn in Pali Meiji is a kind of like standard one, according little bit more on English grammar. Let's say, can we find this sentence on the Tipitaka? Okay, Kelo Dukando. Hoti, all right? Only one example here. Pubo. Pubo is a purse. Dukando Hoti. So only one example here. So this is the example they take. All right, so they are using this one. So they put Hoti here. All right, so this is wait, found in Tipitaka. Okay? All right, okay. Your question is good also. Now, kayo to below. Let's see. Okay, to below kayo. But this is in poem, okay? Okay, here. Lupa kayo. Body is breakable to below. Bedana silo used to break. Has the nature of breakable. Moment to moment has the nature of destroying. So you can see the adjective follow the noun. Okay. Okay. So we take it is a possible. Just adjective after the noun. Then the adjective becomes subject complement. All right. Okay. Okay. Now we going to finish the lesson 12. All right. Translate into the Pali. Conjunct things. So sankala. It's a plural. You have to put sankala. Are not. Okay. It is a why. Okay. Not. Okay. Sasata. Okay. Eternal is satata. Right. Sankala not sasata. So it's a very simple sentence. Okay. So you have to write according to what this is the English sentence. Then you need to find out this is subject and this is a negative particle. Are is a verb here. Eternal is an adjective. Then you actually should write the Pali grammar first. Pali words. This one should come later. This is a systematic way if you want to do it systematic. Yeah. All right. Then you find because it's subject, so Sankala is a masculine nominative plural. So not is it's a present tense, third person plural, and then not is a negative. It's a negative, yeah. So masculine nominative plural. Okay. So you translate to Pali. Pali. Here is English word. This is an English grammar. Pali grammar. Pali word. Sankala not sasata. Okay. Sankala not sasata. Okay. So the first thing is English word. English in terms of English grammar. So Pali grammar. So Pali word. Then this is the Pali sentence. Okay. So this actually I was suggesting them if they can write this one, it help them to in future when they do anything they can analyze in the paper or in the computer. Finally they can analyze in their brain. All right. Without after a while when you practice like this, your mind systematically have the building block for the words and sentence. So the householder was Sujata by name. All right. So subject is a householder, was is a verb. So Sujata actually we call it prop, proper noun, okay? Proper name, proper name. By name. By name is just a name here. Yeah. So after that, try to put the okay. So try to do the Pali grammar first. So householder, masculine number singular, Aries, third person singular. Sujata is just a proper name here. It's actually act as adjective also. Okay. Now by name is in Bali actually just nama. Okay. Nama. And then was is become here. So ahosi. So Gahapati Sujato. Nama ahosi. Or asi. Alright. So how you get asi? Okay. Because when you put the a in front with the roots as, then put the I, you got asik. Okay, it's a double long A, asik. Hosik means a plus bu. Right? So bu, you drop the B, you got the H, and then you change it to O. Okay. So you got the ho and then S insertion. Alright, then but I hosik. Okay, so that's the meaning here. So this one, of course, like Sister Chok Patlan asked. So after a while, you need to look at here few times, but after a while, you start to remember there are certain pattern like A and A is always long A, right? And between the vowel O, another vowel I, there you need to insert something else. All right. For example, we see the word this plus okay A become they say. Then you need to put the S plus the I. Okay, so you got the they say see. So you can see certain things like S is always inserted when there's a E or I. Okay, there's a two vowel. So this is just an example mentioned here.
Are there many cases like that?
Yes, it's quite common.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah, for example, even like they say plus a S plus okay, so you got they say means they preach. Okay,
Mm.
here is it's like the Buddha preach. Okay, so it's actually S is quite common here. It also depends. Not all the time you put S. For example, if we have this one, they say sa A, and then well, not this example. Okay. Anyway, it's okay. So it's actually very easy. Kahapati, Sujato, Nama or Asi or Hausi. You see also actually in this lesson 12 already. The example actually given here about this.
Saji, sorry, can I interrupt, ma?
Yeah,
The
okay.
dese, the root this plus E is dese plus S insertion plus I is desesi, It not desesi, it's not a erroris, How come the A there?
This is a Aries. This is
Erroris,
Aries.
Aries,
Right. Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. This is a. That's why like here we put an
Sam.
A
Mm,
like Sam. So it's a
Okay, thank you.
Aries third person singular. All right. Here also Aries third person singular. Okay. Here also Aries. Sorry. Okay. So just show that it's quite normal. All right. Because if you put Kahapati Sujato Nama, if you're going to put like this, you don't put the verbs. So it's just Kahapati householder name Sudata. That's all. It's not proper. So you need to have a verbs here. So in this case, this is needed. The verbs is really needed here. Now, Gaha means house. All right. Pati is owner. So owner of the house means householder. So sometimes the word pati means husband also. Okay. So just to increase your vocabulary. So every time you see Pali, you try to break it. This one. How come like this? Okay. Okay, maybe this one. Okay. So pati have few meaning, like it can be adjective or lord. Here we are talking about this lord master, husband. Okay. So sometimes means owner of the house. Okay. So geha. Now gaha is house. Geha is also house. So you have geha or you have gaha. Right. So gaha is house. Why is it you got geha and gaha? Right? Because the Sanskrit is this one. I just put here, so for extra knowledge, I put here. So this one you can get geha or gaha means house, okay? Pati means can be lord or master. So if you look at the Sanskrit, this one we call read can change it to uh A or change it to E. Sometimes can change it to U also R also, but in this case change it to E and A. So house of the lord, house of the master of the house, so we call it householder. Now Sudata. Who is Sudata? All this I think this sentence coming from the Tipitaka.
Anatta Pendika.
You cannot find. Oh. Sudata. Yeah, Anata Pindika. Maybe we reduce. Okay, yeah. So we have two. Yeah. Anata Pindika. Anata Pindika sa Arame. Eta Sudato Nama So Gahapati. Matapitu Kata Nama Wasena. Alright. Alright. Okay. Sujato Nama So Gahapati. Okay. I try to finish all, right? Because we are going to pray already.
Wait, Saji, sorry. Before you
Yes.
go. the root this time, that means in front must have the A. Then the adesi here, it will be correct law. Without the A in front here, the A
Actually,
start.
this one, you're talking
Yeah.
about this one?
Yeah, have to put the A in front here, right? Then only
They say C.
no need to put A here. A, then the root.
They say C is better.
No, what
They
I
say
mean
C.
is in front of this root this. That means you have to put the A in front here to show.
You want me to put here?
Can or not? No
Can
need.
also, or you can put later, it's okay, because it's not a prefix here, or you can put here, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. They say so, right? Sometimes we also can put they say so. Can put
Provided
also
it's
according
in
to,
the Tipitaka lah.
yeah, because sometimes it's not in the typical. Like they say sit, yes. Sometimes they say sit, they say sit, yeah, they say, all right, this is another one. Okay, they say, they say sit. So actually, the student, you all should be able to search the Tipitaka by yourself, because that's the ultimate purpose is for you all to be more independent, because we are not teaching traditional way. Traditional way means you see, you memorize, and then the answer in the exam come, you just output whatever you memorize. It's not more like that. I think now it's like we are doing helping hand. We teach you about 70%, 30%, you should be able to search online by yourself. Okay. Kayo, body. Okay. And then the clothes, wadati. Right. So I think later we need to change all this to put the words later, right? Yeah, okay. So this one should come first, because the words of Pali should come later, right? So this one I did it. It's good that I'm good in computer. All right. So that's the advantage of studying computer before become Dharma teacher. So last time when I was doing the one that on the what connect with the last time technology with the what PowerPoint. Then I was modified so much. Then the one of the guy from Penang, he said, "Oh, yeah, the fastest sư I see handle the computer." I said, "Yeah, I study computer. I work in computer. That's the advantage here." All right. So kayo wadati. Okay, body kayo wadati. All right. Present tense, the person singular. All right. What and are and did. This one is actually easy. Okay, now. So excrement is gutto. All right, it will be O. And this ill smelling we saw before. Dukando. Gutto, dukando. Right? So this one we also need to like just now. Okay, so you all understand. Okay, so Pali word should come the last. So when you see the subject, you should know it's a nominative singular, and it should be the adjective, so it should be masculine nominative singular. Then after that, you write the Pali. Then if you need to change the position, you change at the Pali sentence. If not, just should be quite simple, because the sentence here is very short. Okay, now to Dhamma, right? Actually, here if you want to do analyze, also can, like just now, do plus Gando become the do Gando. Right? True Dhamma is a sat Dhamma, all right? Sat Dhamma, sat Dhammo, hard to find, do labo, right? So yeah. Now, how you get this sat Dhamma? So you know the word Dhamma. So what is the formation for Dhamma? So check. It's good to increase your vocabulary. Check the word. Uh, from the word sat, all right? Sat Dhamma. Sometimes you can see another meaning from the word sasana. Sasana, Satdhamma. Or sometimes from the word sun, sat or sun Dhamma. Right. So anyway, Sat Dhamma. Now, Dulabo, you see the word do before. So do plus laba. And this laba coming from the word labati. Okay. Obtains. Okay. Or gains. So do laba literally means the real meaning will be hard to gain. Okay. Hard to obtain. So the true Dhamma is hard to obtain. So this means that it's not easy to get not easy to listen to the Buddha teaching, or not the Buddha teaching is not appear all the time in the Buddhas in the world, right? So Satamo to Labo. So R and L become LL. So the root will be lab. So it's very easy. So there's only one meaning for the lab. That's why when we say in Malay, in Myanmar word, they say lab, laba. Laba sometimes means gain, sometimes also means corruption also. Yeah. Okay, next one. Now, don't is a prohibitive. You always use the word ma, right? Right. So 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 this is a prohibition. So you have to use imperative mode. Bawa or bawahi. Second person singular. So papako or chando. Right. So papako or chando mak bawa, or papako chando mak bawahi. Now normally if it is command, we always use the short form bawa. So, right? So don't be wicked. Now, this bawa also coming from the word bawati. So the root is bu. Okay. You change it to O and AV, and then plus A and T, so bawati. So here is bawahi. Okay. Uh okay. Okay, any question? You know, continue. Then tada. Alright. Tada means literally means at that time. So then so he. So was past tense asik. Asik is always past tense, okay? Beautiful. So we see this word before. Abilupo. So I'm going to change it. So here insert one grammar. Okay, so this sentence. So abilupo asik. Okay. Right? So easy. Now number 8. When. Now you can see tada is at that time. But when it's a relative pronoun, so relative adverb, so we use yada. So yada and tada, right? Yada, tada here. So when Margot, right? Here is, I think the example again is future tense, okay? So will be Bhavisati. So here will be Bhavisati Kemo. Tada, so at that time, we Mayam future tense, ni kami sama. Future tense, first person plural. From here, ito, right? So also say, insert. So put the Pali grammar first, then Pali word later. Okay. Yada mago kemo bawisati. Okay. Tada mayam ito ni kami sama. So yada link with the tada. So when the road will be safe, so at that time we shall set off from here. Okay, I think the rest is actually you all should be able to analyze by yourself. So any question about this?
Sayaji, can I just ask,
Yes.
the verb analysis, you taught in which lesson? Can you
Word
remember?
analysis.
Yeah,
I think most of the lesson, I think during the first or second class, but I'm not so sure whether it was recorded or not. Because the
okay.
student come and go, so not so fixed at the time. I think I teach on the first or second lesson. Okay.
Okay.
Near my next lesson next time. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank
next
you.
time I will go through again. But now as I go along, so I actually repeating the word analysis already. Word
Yeah,
and verb
yeah.
analysis, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
So anyway, okay, like here, so you need to know because nis plus kam plus a and d. So this called prefix you find on the lesson page 97. And then the root, actually in Pali, you see at the back you can find the root. And this we call it conjugation sign. It's on the find the conjugation sign. Cannot remember. So
Like 34, lesson 34.
okay,
292,
lesson
the root.
34. Okay. Yeah, okay. Lesson 34.
Lesson.
So
Okay.
so lesson 34. There's only 7 conjugation signs. And then this is we call it this is a verbal termination. Verbal termination. Okay. Like this, right? So this is a building block for any verb. Most of the time, like, because there are some verbs they don't fix. This, for example, like present tense, future tense, so on. So when you combine this, you got ni ka ma, all right? And then you plus the ti. So you got the ni ka ma ti. So this is called verbal base. This is a verbal termination. And this is just a verb. All right. So can follow so far?
Yes.
All right. So based on this is very easy. Based on verbal base, sometimes if we going to add to future tense, you just put the isa ti. All right. I think you all know, right? So if you're going to future imperative, you plus the to, right? So you have the future tense, you have the to, and if you're going to put past tense, you plus the like for example, just plus the I. Then you put the A in front. Okay. Sometime, okay. So if you got the like not all the time you must put I. Nikami. So nikamatu. Nikamisati. Like this, alright? So that's why you need to get to the verbal base, and it includes sometime, not all the time. There's a prefix. Sometimes there must be a root, all right? Then sometimes conjugation sign, but not all the time. Because sometimes like these kind of things like hunted kills. It only have the root plus verbal base. Okay, so we see this handy and I think lesson two or lesson three. So not all the time you must have prefix. Not all the time you must have conjugation sign. All right, but you need to get to the very basic. We call it at least come to the verbal base for the present tense, future tense, imperative. Right, something like this. So like past participle will be different format. Past participle will be more harder. So it's always for the more intermediate class. Okay, so far?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right. So yeah. So I just copy and put at the beginning. Actually, it's not to do. I might just okay, now good men are rare. Okay, good man is sapurisa. Sometimes sapurisa direct translate good man. So sometimes I think we can translate like noble person also. Depends on how we translate. Sometimes there are different translation. Sapurisa. Sap is righteous or good, worthy. Right? So for the word sat and san, purisa. So good man or worthy man. Right? Rare. So sapurisa dulaba. So I already mentioned the word dulaba. Dulaba is a bad, laba is a get. So difficult to obtain. So that's the meaning of rare here. So difficult to obtain. So sapurisa dulaba. Okay. So very easy. You must have long A. So sapurisa dulaba. And then this one we put the meaning first. Okay, delete. Okay. Now they are not rich. Te na sadana. Te na danika. Okay. Now you can see like this. Okay. Now let's me say if we're going to swap it like just now, okay, we can put the na in front also. Na te sadana means that they are indeed not rich. Okay. So kind of like emphasis that they are really not rich. Now sadana danika. So dana, the meaning of dana, right? Okay. The meaning dana is wealthy, rich. So actually if we want to analyze, it's not needed at the basic class, but it's good to pick up vocabulary. So we always have the ika suffix here. So dana is wealth. So ika is you can take it as a someone has wealth. Okay. Someone has wealth, so they are not rich or so they are not wealthy in a sense. So sadhana is sadhana. Okay. I think we finish it. Part C I think is actually Pali made easy. Part C is just kind of like ask the student to answer by this. I think Part C. Okay. Part C. Now actually Part C is actually it asks you to write the answer in Pali, you know. So you see the question in Pali. Not analyze it, but she want to analyze it. It's okay. Okay, I think I better delete it. So thanks to Sumita for doing this homework. So she's a very hardworking. Yeah. Okay. Any last question?
Saiji, the question on the man name Sudata by name there's
Mhm.
one question number 4 is it?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, number 2. So
Mm,
the by name, is it how do we analyze it? The English grammar, Pali grammar, proper name. Is it, or is it should be subject, subject, complement, or what? Supposed to be what?
by name. Actually, it's also adjective, no? You cannot use instrumental because the Pali is actually nama. Okay, so the Pali is nama. So this is actually indeclarable. But English, how should we write? So maybe you can just put adjective because this Sudata and nama actually they are quite linked to each other. Okay. We are
Okay.
actually here, we are trying our best to fit into the idea of grammar, but sometimes we might not so accurate, but it doesn't matter. As long as we get the sense, Sujata and by name, they should link to each other. Okay.
What about Gahapati, Nama, Sudato? Also not correct.
Kahapati, Nama, Sujato.
Nama,
Or you want to swap it, is it?
is it? But without the RC cannot.
Normally Nama Asi. Okay. Let's see. Do you see that? Nama Asi. Nama and Asi always link with each other. Okay, we check the Nama Asi. How much do they really link with each other? Okay, only 2 example here. Okay, so what you want to do? Okay,
So I'm just
so
thinking whether we
you
can
want to put the
omit,
Nama in front of Sujata, is it?
then without the RC, correct or not correct?
So you want to put Kahapati Nama Sujato, right?
Yeah.
I think it's also quite okay. So let's see. Nama, there's a lot of Nama. Yeah, it's okay. But here is Kahapati Nama. Doesn't show the name. Here it doesn't show the name, you know. We just say this Nama here doesn't mean name. This Nama is kind of like uh this Nama actually kind of like empathic word. Sometimes it has no name here. Okay. So let's see. Uh, like just now, Sujato. So we always see Sudato. Okay, Sujato Nama. Okay, Sujato Nama Upasako. So the name come before the noun. Sujato Nama. Okay, so the standard word Sudato, so Sudato Nama Upasako. Sudato Nama. Okay, so the example given here will be, let me put here. So Sudato Nama Upasako. So the Upasako is quite the how quite
Main
Upasaka.
disciple.
The
The main,
disciple, yeah, the male disciple named Sujata. Okay. So yes, you can put Sujata and Nama and then Gahapati. The noun you can put at the last one. Okay, so you can put the name or adjective, and then you can put the noun that is qualified. Okay. Sudato Nama Upasako. Sudato Nama Alright, sudah nama upasako. So there are 44 examples like this. Sometimes you can see sudato gahapati without the word nama also. Okay. Sudato nama so gahapati. So there's another one. Sudato gahapati. Okay. So sometimes you can just sudato gahapati. Right. So without the word nama. Okay. So this is also another example. This means that there are various possibility, Yeah.
For this case, Sanjay, sorry, I got crackers for the firework.
Sorry?
No, now it's noisy, the fireworks, Deepavali.
Oh, okay. I cannot hear your firecrackers.
Just what I wanted to say, because for this case, that emphasis that Data's name is Ananta Pindika. That's why they
Oh, yeah.
the emphasis is they want to show Asi and Ahosi, I think.
No, they just want to show the use of this nama.
Nama.
Okay. Yes, all right. So, okay. So it seems to be nama. So adjective, nama, noun. So gahapati nama, nama. Okay. Okay, we can follow this one according to Pali Meiji, or we can follow this example here according to Tipitaka. Or we can just drop the word nama, right? There's not even need to put the word nama, okay? So this is the king named Sudatta. Okay. Right, I think we can finish today. So that's enough. So in no question, I think that's enough for today. So maybe today we can invite Sister Sumita since this is her homework.
Maggie,
You can
later
chant.
you share, right?
Yeah. I share the Sumita one.
Okay, thank you.
Sumita, are you ready to share the merits? Is she here? No. Alright, okay, so anyway, okay, let's do a simple chanting of sharing the merits. Okay, etawata cha amhehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe dewa anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya etawata cha amhehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe buddha anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya etawata cha amhehi sampadam punya sampadam Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya idam me nyatina hotu sukita hontu nyatayo idam me nyatina hotu sukita hontu nyatayo idam me nyatina hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Okay, we make expression. Imina punya kamena mame bala samagamo satan samagamo hotu yavani patiya idam me punyam asawakaya waham hotu idam me punyam nipanasa pacayo hotu mama punya bagam sapa satanam bajemi Te sabe me sama punya bagam labantu. I share my merits done today with all beings. May all those beings get the equal share of the merit shared by us today. Right? Let us say Buddha Sasanam Chiram Titatu. May the teaching of the Buddha last long. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Titatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Titatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Titatu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Okay, thank you for joining. I still have 2 more class. Tomorrow is Abhidhamma, and then on Sunday is the Visuddhimagga. And not Visuddhimagga, it's the Satipatthana. So after that, we will stop for 2 months and we continue next year. All right. Okay. So see you all.
Thank you,
Bye
Sai.
bye.
Jean.
Thank you, Saya.